What's going on, guys? Dreamer Boy here. I decided that since it is now 12:30 and I woke up roughly 20 minutes ago after just seemingly passing out. Yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. What is today's adventure going to be? Well, after I finished work, I mounted my GoPro to my car. And I figured, oh, this would be cool to get some cool like B-roll shots and like, you know, time lapse and transitions and just like, you know, potentially cool shots. I haven't even looked at the footage. Why? Well, I kind of just passed out. Today was my post-op at 12:30. Again, nothing too serious. Like at the end of the day, nothing too serious. We're talking about my wisdom teeth coming out. They told me a lot of complications that should have happened, that they don't understand why they didn't happen, but I'm grateful that certain ones didn't happen. So let's kind of go over those complications real quick, because why not? You know, why not? Here is my mouth, okay? There is my x-ray. I don't know if you can tell. I got wisdom tooth coming in this way, wisdom tooth coming in this way. These two coming out that way, okay? Now, I drew some circles on it to try to explain what they were telling me. Okay. The upper ones were more of a concern than the bottom ones in regards to potential damage and complications. I was supposed to have something called sinus perforation, okay? Where they would have to use something called PRP to heal them. The surgeon told me there's pretty much no way around it, it's going to happen, based off the x-rays. So, if we move back a little bit, there's a tooth, right? Okay, this dark area on both sides, sinus area. Now, if you look, if we remove that, guess what's gonna be there? A hole, okay? A hole's gonna be there, and it's gonna suck. So that's what they told me. Before I had my consultation on the 21st, which was Thursday, they told me it needed to get done basically as soon as possible because there were going to be complications, and the longer that we wait, the more complications will occur. Okay. So much so that almost got it done the next day. Didn't get it done the next day. Got it done that Monday, so 4 days later on the 25th. Issue is, they told me sinus perforation. Okay, this is probably what it's gonna be like. Expect closer to 6 weeks versus 4 weeks based off the x-ray. Okay. Okay. Now, for anybody that has been watching my videos in the past, or I guess for the past month, you've noticed I haven't been in a great headspace for a little bit. 6 weeks of not being able to do physical activity would really suck. If during that 6-week period I decide to go against doctor's orders, stuff like that, and push it, which if I'm being honest, after a couple weeks I'd probably try to push it because I would be losing my mind, you'll need something called bone grafting to help. Obviously don't want to go through that, right? So already in my head, all right, Monday is basically the start of my recovery where I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things for 4 to 6 weeks, potentially longer depending on what the outcome is. Other issue they told me, okay, you're one tooth under some bone. Okay. In my head I'm going, all right, whatever, not that big of a deal. Here's the concern. Anytime that you have to like chip away bone, guess what you're doing? You're chipping away bone, right? And I basically had to sign off saying that if my jaw broke, I couldn't necessarily go after them. Okay. Again, I'm sure it's more legal stuff, but the way that it was told to me, the video that I had to watch, and stuff like that, made it seem a lot scarier than it probably was. Then he starts talking about how my 2 bottom wisdom teeth are entangled in nerves. especially this one, okay? Guess what? I don't have feeling here at all. You know how weird that is to not have feeling in part of your face? The jaw thing, not having feeling, is very strange. It's not great. I keep on spilling water on myself. Don't know why, just am. Like, I'll be drinking water and it literally just like dribbles out of my mouth. Who would have ever thought at 27 years old I'd be saying that I'm dribbling water out of my mouth? Weird, super weird. I got very lucky that I don't have sinus perforation. Very grateful in that regard. But I do have a shit ton of pain here. I have pain here. And it's a lot worse on this side. Side that they needed to, you know, chip away the bone to get to the tooth, right? This vlog was supposed to be fun. And it turned into a rant. So I'm sorry guys, but it did. And yeah. That's been my day. Randomly passing out. Like I went on a drive. I felt weird. Went back home. Laid on the couch. Passed out for like 4 hours. And here I am. So, yeah. Hopefully in the next week or so, all these things go away. Stitches still are there. They haven't dissolved yet, which he thought was a little weird at this point. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's it. So, sorry for the not very exciting vlog or adventure time. This whole thing is meant to be, I guess, a way to talk to you guys about how mental health isn't always just mental. There's also physical things that get involved. There's also emotional things that also get involved. And I guess emotional and mental stuff can sort of be categorized in the same stuff. But hey, sometimes it's not. I was in a good headspace before this. After this, I actually went into surgery in a very, very good headspace. And then a couple days later, that headspace is now back to where it was previously. And it's a shame because it just is. It just is. It's a shame. And now it's just a waiting game to heal, to feel better, both mentally, physically, and try to keep on plugging away. I'm sure those that watched my reaction videos today noticed that the energy wasn't necessarily the same as it was in the past. I just don't really feel like myself, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So that being said, it's the end of the rant. Hope you guys tuned in. If you did, cool. If you didn't, no worries. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.